What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Bridge Now. I feel like busting loose. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose now.
There's only because in boxing, one punch can change it, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are.
I love her because she from the hood though. From the hood though. She like really from the hood.
Loose make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose.
That's not said Nate will never live that down. No, he won't. But it's not about it's about how he gets up.
They doing that. They doing that Wakanda scene when they was just like,
It's about your heart because you can get knocked down so many times and people can make fun of you, but it's about their resilience. What's going on?
What's poppin', y'all? I know y'all missed us. We had to miss you last week, but we back in action.
Hey.
Ringside, baby. You know how it is. I actually had to stand up for this. I need a standing ovation on this one. I'm standing up.
Come on, man.
I'm standing up. I'm feeling good. I got energy for 2023. It's the new year. It's a new day. It's a new
What's
dawn.
going on, everybody? How y'all doing?
Let's get it.
Ready to talk his stuff, man. You ready to talk his smack?
It's that new energy, that 2023 energy.
Hey, same here, man. I'm feeling good. Got a new background. Got a new everything. It's clean. It's real simple. We here. Bray and Prince, Ringside. Man, Bray, how you doing, man? It's been a minute since we've been on. But how's everything going, brother?
Man, it is beautiful merging into this new year. Got to get through the holidays and see family and get rid of family and come back into the game energized, ready to rock and roll and tear this whole new year up. So we been rocking, man. It's been good.
I'm eating. Yeah, same here, man. I'm feeling good. I had a chance to see family, recharge my battery. I'm actually, protecting my energy. I'm just charging people. I'm taxing people for my energy, man. So doing some really incredible things this year. I'm not answering back people's calls. They texting me. I'm not answering nobody back because I have my head down. I'm focused, man. I don't want to be distracted.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me.
He had to find an opportune moment in time to pick that up, man. In the middle of my soliloquy, he want to bring it all up, man.
I'm interrupting you like Skip did Shannon.
Put your glasses back on. Skip, you telling me, Skip? I want to dress up. Put your glasses back on. Yeah, man. I don't know what's gonna happen between those two, man. They have some good chemistry, but I feel like that road is coming to an end.
Oh man, is it?
I feel like when Shannon get disrespected, man, all those muscles, boy. He's like, what? There you go again, Skip. Every time I bring somebody up, Skip, let me talk, Skip.
When he sit there, he do his lips like it. Shannon, he ain't having it. He mad. He upset.
Shannon, he mad, boys. If Shannon could, he'll open his hand wide open and give him a 5-finger slap. But that's not right for ESPN. So
it's not right, man. It's not right. The thing is, we can't be gone for more than like a week because so many things end up happening. Man, we got to cover so much in such a short period of time. It's crazy right now.
Yeah, I know it really is crazy, man. So, where we gonna start, man?
Man, first of all, we got to send prayers out to DeMar Hamlin and his family.
Yes.
If you guys saw the game with the Buffalo Bills and Cincinnati Bengals, the kid had a tragic accident that was really not something that anybody wants to see on the field.
Yeah.
Or any place, and it was a freak accident. The thing that happened, nobody's to blame for it. Shout out to the staff, the emergency staff that was there on point to make sure this man has an opportunity to survive.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah, this was like when you talk about 6 degrees of separation.
Mm,
It came close to me with some people
wow,
that I know, and so
wow.
um, yeah, I mean, it's good to hear that the young man is recovering. That he's doing uh, much better, a lot more improvement.
Oof,
So make sure you guys keep him in your prayers and
right.
understand, like we talked about the last time. The last thing I came off here with my last show that we were on, I said, time is your most precious resource.
That's it.
How you spend it and how you it matters, and you never know when your number's gonna be called. So,
Right.
you know, the
Right.
prayer to the young man.
Prayer to the young man. Yeah, I heard a couple of things about it. People sharing their perspectives on it. Just how brutal the game is, and how NFL needs to actually start to uh, make some changes because this guy is 24 years old. He's played in the league 2 years. He needs 3 to 4 years to be an invested player to be taken care of. So I heard about the amount of money that he made. His signing bonus was 126K, and he's making a year. And so his family is not going to be set because he's not going to be able to play and provide for them anymore because those numbers, they're going to get eaten up by taxes and everything else that happens. And so the NFL probably has to step up and do something a little bit different in terms of keeping their players protected and making sure that if something like this happens, which is a freak accident, that they do get don't want to say compensated, but they do get taken care of because he made it to the big dance, man. But for something to happen like this on public TV, man, it was disheartening, it was saddening, and it's something that I think a lot of players, athletes should consider. I'm not pushing anybody away from playing, the sport that they love, but learn business. Be cool with financial literacy and education. Like it's so cool to be smart. I promise you it is. Maybe
Mm.
not when you're young, but when you get older, it is so cool to be smart because you need those smarts to help navigate you in this world that's constantly changing. Like nothing stays the same and it constantly evolves. So keep that in mind for all the young players and athletes out there that are looking to play in the NFL. Understand that your brain is the one thing that you're going to have after the game is over. So educate yourself, financial literacy. Let that be the coolest thing that you talk about. Let it be the thing that y'all talk about in the locker room, man. So just want to share that with
So,
everyone, man.
so
That's
that's
my
so that's
piece on
cool
that.
because Prince and I during the week we send each other like stuff and text and talk back and forth during the week, but we're mostly
Yep.
talking about financial literacy, about business, about
Yeah.
different things, about family, not just
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah.
So sports has been a big part of both of our lives. We
Right.
appreciate sports and we think it's important. But from my sports agent hat went on when we started talking about the collective bargaining agreement in the NFL specifically. So what Prince was talking about for the first 3 years, 3.5 years, you have to be vested to be able to get your pension.
Right.
The NFL contracts, the majority of them for most of these kids are not guaranteed.
Mm.
So they have their rookie contract that they come into,
Yeah.
and it seems like a lot of money, but it's pennies compared to what you're putting in onto the field and what you're sacrificing.
Ooh,
So
yes, it
if
is.
they say the average time for an NFL player is just under a little bit over 3 years, and then your time to get your pension is about 3.5 years or 6 accrued seasons basically is
3 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So what's going to get you into that space? So
Yeah.
there's a lot that goes into it before you get to that space, and so the young man is in the second year,
Yeah.
so he doesn't qualify for it.
Doesn't
So
qualify
if
for it.
he can't go back on the field ever again, then he doesn't qualify
No,
for his
huh.
pension, and he put his life on the line for his teammates and for the league.
I'm not going to say. I'm going to say he shouldn't go back on the football field ever again. Not if he can't. He shouldn't. Because it's playing Russian roulette with your life. Like even though you love that sport, man, you that was a drastic change. Also, Tua, same thing with him. Same thing with Teddy Bridgewater. I know y'all love the game, but man, it's the end part of your life. It's the later on part of your life where you have to continue to live, and when you are incapacitated and you're not able to function on your own, do the necessary things that you do. I know some stars. I'm not going to say their names, but I know some stars that have had strokes after the game is over or after they finish being an entertainer, and they have money, but somebody has to take care of them, you know, or they're going through something, they're battling things. So,
Man,
you know, the most
the
important
world of boxing,
world of
boxing.
boxing,
There is no union.
there
So
is,
once you get hurt and or something happens to you, once your career is over,
yeah,
that is it. There's no support system.
wow,
So like a lot of these things, there needs to be some restructuring of how things go. So nobody wants to have that conversation, but I'm here
yeah,
for it. I'm
yep.
hey, Prince and I here for it. We
What's
open
up,
to
man?
have these conversations, right? So
Yeah, you
we
have to.
we, we ain't scared of them.
Mm-mm,
Right? So
mm-mm. Put
that's
them up.
that's that's a big thing. And so
That's
and
it.
until we collectively come together and say
Yeah,
enough is enough
yeah,
and mess with the pockets of the people that are in power,
right.
then you won't have any change.
You won't have
So
no change.
specifically, they build us up for this gladiator
Mm.
mentality, right?
Yep,
And
yep.
so we want to go back no matter what,
Thank you, Stan.
because we always believe we're conditioned to think we can win. But
Oof.
conditioning is not just in sports, it's in life in itself.
Mm,
So when you talk about conditioning, you need to sometimes take yourself, reset, figure out what's important and how else can you actually deliver yourself or your life to be more fruitful as you go
right.
forward.
Oof, 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 oof. Boy,
It's 2023. I'm preaching, Prince.
hey,
I'm
we on
preaching
it,
right now.
baby. I'm with you, man. I'm gonna match that energy, baby. Look,
What's
look.
up, Stan? What's up, Keith? Thank y'all
What's
for coming
going?
in, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody. Jared, how y'all doing? Kev, what's up, man? I'll be glad when we find out exactly what happened. Looked like a basic tackle. I know it didn't like a basic tackle. They said that he had a heart a heart irregulation, or not irregulation. That's I don't know. My wife told me what it was, and I do not remember, man. A heart arrhythmia. There we go. He had
Yeah,
a heart arrhythmia. So
yeah,
basically, his
yeah,
heart got hit so hard that it skipped a beat. It was off rhythm. You know, it's like
yeah.
a toot,
My
toot,
my
toot.
my sister Sarah sent me. She said it might have been commodus cordis cordis.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah,
uh,
that's probably how your wife explained it. But I
yeah.
can't
it
I can't do it. But yeah,
has something to do with the heart. Exactly, man.
yeah.
Yeah. So where are you from, Prince? I'm from H Town, Houston, Texas, baby. You know what I'm saying? In Africa. So man, so
Yeah.
in Africa, man. So man, this has been the talk, you know, with the players. Real quick, I want to stay on this topic because I want to keep massaging it. And I want to bring the attention to it. What are your thoughts on seeing something like that, and you have a child that plays in the game?
Yeah, that was my first thought. That was my
Mm,
first thought. And then, I received some text messages from other parents that have relationships with the kid. And I thought about my kids playing sport.
yeah.
I thought about me as a coach coaching kids. And in 2018, I had a situation with one of the kids that I coached. He ended up losing his leg
Oof.
in the game, and it was one of the hardest things that I ever done. To be able to talk to him, talk to
Yeah.
his parents, and he was a kid that had college aspirations,
Mm.
and all of a sudden I'm telling this kid that it doesn't look likely that your aspirations are going to happen,
Oh.
and then they're telling him at 16 years old that you're going to lose your leg.
Oh.
So when you hear things like that, it takes you back and makes you kind of appreciate
Yeah.
the moments and everything else. And
Yeah.
when we're not going to stop playing these games.
Yeah.
We're not going to shy away from anything, because we're not going to live in fear,
Yeah.
but we want to protect ourselves as much as we can. And
Right.
the powers that be need to be responsible for protecting them as well.
Mm. Mm.
So that was my first and foremost thing, because actually my son came in the house and told me about it, because I wasn't
Mm.
even watching the game. And then we
Wow.
turned it on and he told me about it. And so we sat there and had the discussion. And it was tough, but
Mm.
he won't go out on the field with any fear as he
Yeah.
goes forward.
Right.
But understanding that that was a freak accident, There's always injuries in this game because it's a violent game, and we know what we're getting into for the most part.
Yeah, yeah.
For the
We
most
do.
part. For the most
You know
part.
what? I mean, Ray, you say we know what we're getting into, but I don't think we know exactly what we're getting into. Like we
That's
went
what I said for the most part.
for the
Yeah.
most part, right, exactly. So it's like you know it, but it's like the instructions to like electronic. Like you like, oh, I ain't got to read the instruction book, but if you read that last number that said, hey, make sure you don't do this, you'll realize like, oh, damn, before destruction happens, prevention is better than the cure. I appreciate you, Keith, for putting that up, explaining, what the a heart arrhythmia is, and I want to say this, Ray. You mentioned something. You said fear, and the fear and the powers above need to do something to protect the players. Uh, um, fear, fear has already struck in those players from their reaction to what happened on the field. So the
Mm,
Buffalo Bills. I mean, I don't as an individual, just seeing them really to like rally behind and say, "Hey, we got to keep pushing." I could see some players saying, "Look, f this, man. I'm about to retire. I'm not for this, dog."
yeah.
Um, and then you're gonna have some that's gonna say, I'm gonna keep pushing through." I was on the field in college, and I will never forget when I saw one of my good friends get his leg rolled on, and it was sticking in the air. He was laying
Mm,
on his back, and his leg was sticking in the air, like his foot was pointing straight up or something. It was sideways, and he's laying on the stomach, stick pointing straight up. Anyway,
mhm.
um, it was a horrific feeling, visual, and this happened right before halftime. So we had another half a game to play. So it was like, what? Like you expect me to go and play? Everything that I did. When I was blocking somebody, I was moving my feet. Like it's just on your consciousness. And I don't think the players are going to be ready to play, ready to play. They're going to need some counseling outside of the NFL, not in the NFL, because they're going to feel like you can use it against them. So they're going to need some type of coping mechanism that's going to help them get back on the field, man, because that's very shocking. And to see that happen, like you said, people know what they're getting into, but they don't really know what they're getting into. Nobody ever thought that somebody can get hit and then collapse like that. So, that's really scary for a lot of those players. And I don't, I don't know if they'll be the same, but that's just my take on, from an athlete perspective.
Yeah, it's a different mental thought process from seeing a situation like that because we become I guess numb to injuries because everything within our sport was like here rub some dirt on it, get back in the game, you good.
Right.
And I even found myself. I had a friend. We were playing a game, and he got hurt, broke his collarbone, and time was ticking down in the game. And I yelled, "Here, move him off to the side. Let's play ball."
Right.
Like, but now I think about that, and they were like, "Damn, that was heartless as hell. How'd you say that?" but
It's the
when
game. It's
yeah, it's
business,
the
man.
game, but when you see something like that, that's a life or death situation, not just
Mm.
your run of the mill injury that we know it's might be some time there to recover from, but it seems to be a life or death situation. I don't know how the players play at that same level coming back from being on the field with that, and it may be something about Cincinnati because if you look at the
Mm.
most horrific injuries in the NFL history, they've all
Yeah.
happened in that field in Cincinnati.
Oof. Oof, 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 man. You already know it's Cincinnati, man. It's Cincinnati. Yeah. So, man, yeah, there's something. Yeah, they have something out there that's going on in Cincinnati. Look,
Mm.
Baker Mayfield was able to turn his life around after leaving Cincinnati, man.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was Cleveland, but the same place.
Oh yeah, well it's Cincinnati.
It's Ohio.
It's
Hey, hey,
Ohio.
hey,
There we go. That's what
no,
I
hey,
mean.
love to my Ohio people because they won't let me
Right.
come back in to the Bobcats and be on the field no more. So
Exactly right. No, we love you, Cincinnati. We love you, Cincinnati. It's like, oh,
Ohio,
you
my
mean
helmet is still here. My
Cleveland.
helmet's still here. I still hold on. I'm still
We love you, Ohio.
I'm still Bobcats.
there you go. We love you, Ohio. We but yeah, anyway, man, to just shed more light on this, uh, um, man, it was a tragedy. These players need to do more to protect themselves. Don't think that all of this is your God. Don't put it before your health. Don't put it before all. You got to be able to live to see the other day. Like, don't just go out and try to get all these riches. I understand it. But don't try to go out and sacrifice your body and get all these riches and don't get paid for it, man. So things have to change. Perspectives have to change. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in and giving your input.
Hey,
we're gonna keep
Regina.
moving. Hey, Regina, how y'all doing? Kev, we appreciate that. Yeah.
So Prince, on that measure,
Yeah.
I wanna ask you about how you felt about the tweet from Skip Bayless and the reaction of Shannon Sharp. 'Cause I know you do a great Shannon Sharp impression. So
So I didn't see it. So tell me about it. Give me some context.
so like, damn, Kev said Ray stepped over the homie and made the play. hey, pretty much, man. I was a gorilla, so I'm gonna play to the last whistle.
Hey, I've seen that happen before in college. One of my teammates got hurt. My coach was George O'Leary. He said, "Move it up 10 yards. Let's go." It's like, God, dog.
Yeah, but that was very insensitive of me. But the reality of it is, Skip Bayless came back and he tweeted out, while this man is laying fighting for his life and everybody is trying to figure out what's going to happen with him. He tweets out about what's going on with the game, like how does the NFL deal with this, and what's going to happen with the playoffs. And folks was like, like, is that all you care about? You see, this man is fighting for his life. If for them to cancel a game of that magnitude, there is no excuse for you to be talking about what's going to happen about a game when it's a human being, a young black man's life is in limbo, and that's what you want to come out with. So Skip was like, no, Shannon was like, man, you know what? It's gonna be a problem, and I can't show up for the show the next day. So Skip had to do the show by himself.
What? Oh my goodness! Now the plot has thickened. The drama has gotten more dramatic. Okay, so I'll look at this like a Oreo cookie, black and white. So
Literally.
Skip is what I've understood from anthropology or just understanding how to study people and other cultures is that white males have for a long time have been like, let's move forward, conduct business as usual, as opposed to really be sympathetic and empathetic about certain things. It's just like business over everything. Cream, y'all, cash rule everything around me. Dollar bills, y'all. He's doing what he's programmed to do, or as you mentioned, conditioned to do. And Shannon is doing what he's programmed to do, as in, like, you insensitive son of a, like, you can't just do that, man. Like, what are you doing? So what I understood is that the black and brown culture is more emotional towards human life, and the Caucasians, as I'm not speaking for everybody, but I've seen in the majority of it, they're more so like, I'm sad, yeah, back to business. Like, I hear what you're saying, but let's get back to this money. Like, this is what makes me happy, and so it's just a natural process that's playing itself out. Shannon is being more emotional, and more like more so like, dude, wake up! Like, where's your human side of yourself? And Skip is like, this is my human side of myself. Like, the game. We gotta get back to talking about the game, Shannon. Put your glasses back on. So so that's what's happening. And right now, they are both the core part of themselves, based upon their ethical backgrounds, I said ethical, ethnic backgrounds. What happens is, they start to clash when things start to get really, really tight and start, and conversations can become uncomfortable. And plus, Skip already, rubbed him the wrong way by, like trying to debase him. Talking about he'll never be as good as Tom Brady. It was just like somebody paid Skip to, just shake up the pot between him and Shannon, and he struck a nerve, and so Skip is white. He's doing what I'm not comparing, but he's doing what a Trump would do to help his people, like to think in the way that they are conditioned to think. So I'm not gonna say I don't see anything wrong with it. I do, but I understand where they're coming from both sides. But I'm not taking any sides. I'm just looking at it like, oh man, damn.
Yeah, I think it's more about power and privilege than race. And I think the people that have been in power, that have had the privilege, think a certain way, and they look at athletes more as a commodity and asset as rather than a human being. Right.
Yep,
So
yep.
I'm gonna rewind that. They look at athletes more as a commodity and asset rather than a
Yeah.
human being.
Yeah.
Because that is how it's played out,
Facts.
and that's how the
Yes.
system is set up right now. So
Yes.
until we show here that an asset can fight back or a commodity can fight back, then it's not going to be the outcome that we want.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So it's true. The proof is in the pudding. You see it.
Keith said if Shannon could have, he would have jumped across the table.
Okay, what did the five fingers say to the face?
You said Skip. You said Skip said, "Put your glasses back on."
Put your glasses back on. Skip. Take your glasses off. Yeah, man. So again, it's just like you said. He don't care about none of that stuff. You get hurt. Oh, athletes aren't supposed to get hurt. When the black culture is more like, like that's, we got to raise some money for him. We got to do something better, right? And Skip is just like, hey, let's play ball. Who's the next person up?
Man,
like people get hurt all the time. B, what's good with it? People get shot in the hood every day. B, so it's that mentality. That's a different mentality. So I don't know what's going to happen between those two.
Hey, Kania, how you doing? We doing
Hey.
good. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Kania.
Yeah, so we talking about having that power. Your boy, LeBron James, the Lakers, they turned it around. LeBron came out having a conversation, talking trash like my team sucks. I need to be on a team that's actually trying to win a championship. And then he went out on his 38th birthday and dropped 47, 11, and 9. And again got a dub for the Lakers. The Lakers on like a 3-game win streak on the road.
Hey, Batman. Hey, look.
What is going on?
Hey, man. Look. The players have to look at themselves and identify with themselves. Like, when are they going to turn it on? When do they know that they're a dog? Is it before they come to the game, or is it when they wake up in the morning time? So, LeBron James is speaking to his teammates and trying to elevate them. If you can't elevate your teammates, off the court or, within your private areas, you got to do it publicly. You got to let everybody know, look, man, y'all tripping. And y'all not playing up to your potential, and everybody needs to start playing up to their potential. Look, I just turned 38 years old, just scored 47 points. What it do? You get it together. Like you got to be great. You got to be great. You got to want to be great. And if you don't want to be great, then get off this team and give me somebody else that wants to be great, man. And that's the aura that he's projecting.
And he's putting it together by the numbers. He's leading by example. When you lead a team, we both see this as entrepreneurs, that we have to set the example up front. You can't expect nobody to follow you if you ain't doing the things that people want to follow, right? So
exactly,
you got to be about it. So It's very, very impressive. And people will have to start getting that man his flowers.
They're
They
gonna have
always
to.
keep trying to compare this man to Jordan. How
Oh
about
my
just
goodness.
enjoy what he's doing and doing it as long as he's been doing it? Ain't no way Jordan smoking, drinking tail would have been doing this for 20 years like LeBron is doing consistently.
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 Wow. Wow. He's gonna be the number one scorer in the NBA history.
He'll probably be in the top 10 in every damn category, pretty much.
Wow.
By the time he's done playing.
Wow. A billionaire is doing this on the floor, motivated by his love of the game. Good.
Woo! Say it louder for the people in the back.
Man, right, man. He said a billionaire is doing this on the floor, motivated by his love of the game. Man, look, man. Look, that's dedication, baby. That's dedication.
I got $1 billion. Guess what? Y'all gonna get what y'all get on the floor. Say something else. I'm shooting as soon as I walk in the gym. Give me the ball.
You're gonna be slipping like Jordan Poole over there, man. Ever since he got hit, I'm starting to like validate the hit. Like, oh, okay, I see why he got hit. I can see, messing up. You're young, man.
I'm coming out in Yeezys in the bathrobe and shooting threes. And y'all ain't gonna say nothing.
Bathrobe.
Oh man. Yeah. But LeBron's looking good. The NBA is actually have been entertaining. I normally don't watch this time of year because it's too many games. I normally start follow the NBA towards the end when the playoffs start to happen, when it's important. So that's where we at with that. I think Princeton froze up. He got his Georgia Tech hat on. He representing Georgia Tech. Can y'all still hear me, or we just all froze? Oh, you lost Prince. All right, here we go. That's what I got to do then. I got to do my Skip Bayless and talk to y'all about what's going on in Alabama football. Nah, Jerry, we ain't getting there. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the the NBA right now. So, who do you guys think are the top teams in the West and in the East? Do you think the Lakers will be able to make the playoffs and cause damage if Anthony Tissue Davis comes back and builds their team in a certain way? Do you think the Lakers can actually make a run and cause some problems for teams? Because the Golden State Warriors are struggling. You got a lot of issues that's happening with some of the West Coast teams. My man John Morant said that he ain't scared nobody in the West. So you have some parity. You have some parity in the league right now. Oh, Cavaliers. Oh yeah, the Cavs look good. Oh shoot. Speaking of that, my man Spider Mitchell scored 71 points and 11 assists, and nobody actually had a chance to even talk about that because we had the tragedy of happening in football with DeMar Hamlin and there, but this man went off for 71 points with 11 assists. Like, what is that even about? The Cleveland Cavaliers are a scary young team. They are a scary young team. The Clippers, I don't know if they'll ever get what's the name back. Your boy Kawhi Leonard. He has my name, my cousin Kawhi. He is not doing what he's supposed to do. He's been hurt more than Anthony Davis for real. So he said the West is a tough conference to gauge. Yeah. I mean, the West. Like, who is the best in the West right now? And do you believe in them? For we got that sports betting. Oh man, no, stay away from it. Stop betting on sports.
There we go, man. Man, look, I got this new internet, man. They about to be fired.
hey, we were talking about like who are the top teams in the league and who can you trust to be the team that's going to make a play, and can the Lakers actually make a run? Like they started out 2-10,
right?
But they have been playing ball, and I think they could beat anybody once they get healthy, or if Anthony Davis even comes back. Keith said Kawhi is done too.
Come on, man. They all done. I feel like their era has came and gone. Um, man, I don't even know who Cleveland is looking good on their end.
That's
You
what I
know,
talked about. Spider Mitchell scored 71 points. And it was swept under the rug. Nobody talked about that joint.
Nobody talked about it like it was nothing. Like he gonna come back. He gonna do 90. 71 points. Good. Move. He was on fire.
And he had 11 assists. I mean, he put up some numbers.
He put up some numbers with that many assists. Man, he was getting his team involved, but he scored more than the team.
Man, he looked like me on the court.
What was that? Short.
look, his official stats, Prince. The man he had 71 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. Then they drug tested him the next day. They say ain't no way a guard.
What? They drug tested him the next day? That's an insult. That's a real insult.
Hey, they balled the NBA right now. Giannis had 55 last night. I mean, ain't nobody playing on defense, or these cats is just lights out right now.
Man, that's cold blooded, man. I cannot believe that. Now my team, but I love watching Jay Morant play. Yeah, he's good, but man, he goes so hard. He just banging on everybody. You know, it's like Dwayne Wade when he first started playing. You know, just they said, man, you got to protect your body. You know, that floor, getting up off that floor takes a lot more energy than than dunking and coming off those knees, man.
Hey, you know who used to do that though? That don't like people really don't talk about him anymore because his career was so short. Harold Miner. Like, Harold Miner used to come in and try to dunk on everybody.
He did.
Harold Miner. That was his game. Like, if I can't dunk on you, I ain't gonna make a bucket.
Right. He was like a Ben Simmons in the beginning. Like, I'm just gonna drive. Shoot. I'm just gonna drive.
He has to like 3 or 4 seasons. He wasn't there long, but
exactly, man.
Ja is scary, man. When he comes to the lane,
he is, dog. He can get up, he can fly, he can move, he can position the ball. I mean, he's really evolved his game, and he looks really good. As you know, he likes to dance too. He is the model child and for the NBA. You know, right now, especially with the dancing, all those little kids, they love to dance. So do what he does, and he be doing the gritty or whatever new dance, and he just make it look easy, man. So shout outs to Ja and his team. You know, they're doing their thing over there. But in terms of getting to the playoffs and who's going to succeed and who's going to win, I might have to go with the Lakers, but I think that's just for right now. They're winning, and as we go into the new year. Oh, happy New Year, y'all! I forgot we didn't even say that. But as we go into the new year, it's going to February comes around and All-Star game happens, and then we will see what teams are going to do. But for right now, the Golden State Warriors, man, I just feel that they're learning, their young team. Getting other people involved. Draymond and Clay are still there, but they still have those young cats. And so I think they're going to go ahead and pull it off, man. I think they're going to do their thing. And
because Draymond out there committing domestic violence on his teammates.
On his teammates. But I don't know, man. I mean, only if Jordan Poole, he got to understand what his part is, man. I think Jordan Poole, like he want to live up to the air. He's just like, I'm that man, I'm that dude. But it just comes with a lot of patience. Like I know he wants it, but he still has he still have to have patience with himself and his game as it evolves.
Oh man, you know what? I didn't To put domestic violence out there. We got breaking news. Texas men's basketball coach Chris Beard just has got fired. He faces felony domestic violence charges.
What?
It's going around right now, man.
It's going around like, man. What we was just talking about Dana White, right? Dana White over here slapping his wife like he was Ike Turner.
She slapped him and he slapped her, and he is way too big to be. He should have grabbed her arms or something, man.
Something. You just done, like, they got it on camera. He came in and he started apologizing, started talking. I'm pretty sure he's gonna jump on Joe Rogan's show.
Oh yeah. His PR team said we gotta get out in front of this.
We gotta get out in front of this.
We've been married for 30 plus years, and so we can't have this, and this is good, and blah blah blah. And he won't get canceled.
He said he won't. No, he will not get it canceled. Like
he's not getting canceled.
That don't make any sense though. Like he smacked her. Like everyone saw it, and she hit the ground. She
like open hand, like with
the shoulder on it. with the Charlie Murphy Rick James slap. Like you gotta come with the in there and bring it down. Man. Yeah, so I don't condone no domestic violence. I don't condone no male hitting a female. Even if the female hits you, you gotta tackle her. You just gotta tackle her. You gotta put your body against her. You gotta do, you gotta grab her, but don't hit no female. Don't put.
What about Gervonta Davis?
Gervonta Davis, what? Oh, his domestic violence, his case. Yes.
His baby mama said that he called the police and he tried to kill me. He's gonna kill me, send somebody out. And then all of a sudden, she says it didn't happen.
Money make the world go round.
Oh wow, that sounds like something. He's fighting on Saturday.
And he's not fighting the case. He's just fighting. Wow, that's what it sounds like. He's not fighting the case. He's fighting. He has a bout. So
Kev, you in the DMV. What's happening on that?
Right, exactly, man. Now because everybody got a smartphone.
Be listen, Prince Tackle.
I ain't tackling no chicks, but I tell you this, man, and they, chicks can get out of line and they can try somebody, so they're gonna get that rap picked up just to let you know, like, come on now.
He said a week before his fight, the fool got arrested. Gervonta got arrested.
Can't even tackle you. You have to run. My dirty boy said, "Money make the world go round."
Man, hey, you know what? Speaking of this,
these comments are too funny, man.
So we into boxing. We into some of the stuff. So
yeah,
when I was watching Shannon Sharp Shay podcast, because he's been having some good people on there. He had Waka Flame on there, Waka Flocka Flame on there, and he was talking about when you start getting to a certain level and your circle around you. He's like, if your status changes, you gotta change your circle in certain circumstances.
Yeah,
because you can't be, be a $1 million mentality and have $2 worth of value around you. So, yeah, I'm not saying you don't leave your homie, but you leave the mentality, and you have to make sure the people around you leave that mentality.
Yeah,
he was talking about rest in peace with Takeoff, and they shooting dice with cats that didn't have the money to play the game with them. And there's a different level of what can happen if someone is spending their rent money rather than somebody that's spending their milk money.
Ooh. And then that's what I was talking to you about earlier when I was saying emotions. Emotions play a big part in that, because people have pride and people have ego. And when those emotions get ruffled, boom, they're ready to react, and they're ready to react in a violent way. That's like when you see a lot of people get into arguments, a fight ensues because one person doesn't know how to use their words. So once they stop using their words, it's like, well, let's just fight there, to get the aggression out, because they've already lost the battle in terms of being able to articulate themselves, using big words. Like Kevin Hart said, you're using big words. That's a sign of disrespect.
Hey, Deidre, thanks for joining.
What's going on, Deidre? How you doing? Appreciate you.
Keith said, playing dice with guys who can't change your net worth and on a win.
Exactly, man. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh
Ooh,
Lord.
man, yeah. Ooh, all right. So yeah. Shout outs, rest in peace to all of them, man. H
Yeah.
Town emotions make you cry sometimes. Emotions
Damn.
make you cry sometimes.
Oh, that's my joint. Talking about emotion.
Hey, talking, darling, no.
Somebody rocking, knocking the boots.
Right?
That thing put up H-Town. Jerk, you ain't that old.
I know, man. What you know about that, man? Laugh out loud. Yep. Look, man, we gotta get to our picks before
Yeah, we gotta
our
get to the
time
picks,
run out.
man. Because
Real quick, man.
Kev was sending picks last week after the game was over.
He was like, yeah, hey, y'all, this is what I did.
Yeah,
You be erasing it, making a new.
I picked the Commanders to lose.
Your prediction was right.
Mm.
And you picked the Cowboys to win. Man, we should have beat the Steelers. We should have beat the Steelers last week. It was a fluke game.
Y'all already in the playoffs, man. So
yeah, we're in the playoffs, but still, man. I mean, it's better to have a better seed than to fall short to having to play the 1 seed. First week of the playoffs. I'm not picking this week.
Keep talking about these Packers. Yeah. I mean, I'm scared of Aaron Rodgers right now.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna do his thing. Man, Kev, why you not picking this week? Because it's getting close to the playoffs. That's the reason why. Because the starter's not gonna play, so you cannot predict and erase things and cut the books. Not cut the books, but cook the books. But I feel like he'd be cutting them too.
Lord. All right, we gotta go. My wife said I need to take her to lunch.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
All right, so we got Saturday. We got Chiefs versus Raiders.
Chiefs. The Raiders just got a lot of turmoil. I think they're trying to get rid of pass the car. So
Abby came up there with that fast.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, so, shout out.
Yeah, so shout out, right? So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs on this one, man.
Yeah, I mean the Chiefs, they really ain't got nothing to play for. But the Raiders just suck. So Michael Allen, I hate to say this for you and Marcus and all y'all, but hey, Raiders suck. I'm going Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs as well, man. Who we got next?
Titans and Jaguars, right? Yep.
Titans and Jaguars. Oof. I'm just gonna go for the Jaguars. Well, no, the Titans, because they're in the playoff hunt. Both of them are, right?
Yeah. This is an important game. It's an important game. It's gonna be a fight. It's at Jacksonville. Lawrence has been playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence and them boys been playing out of mind. Jacksonville is an 85.2% favorite.
Wow.
So I think they're playing the rookie, right?
I'm gonna repeat that.
I think the Titans are playing the rookie quarterback. So I don't see them winning. I don't see them winning.
No, I'm going with the Jaguars on this one, man.
Yeah.
All right. Who we got next?
Next up, Buccaneers and the Falcons.
Buccaneers and the Falcons.
Man, I'm praying for the Falcons to win.
Why? You want the Bucs to win?
I mean, the Bucs already won the division, so it's not really a thing. But Tom Brady said we playing. So I'm praying for the Falcons to do. If they want to play, the Falcons to come out with their hair on fire, people playing for contracts, and put the hurt on Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So if he has to play the Cowboys in the playoffs week 1, then Tom Brady will be a little bit hobbled.
Well, at least we hope, man. So I'm gonna go with the Bucs on this one, man. I mean, they're gonna win. They got Tom Brady on the team. He don't care if you're down, if you're sick. He gonna still stump on you.
I'm going for the Falcons to pull one out. That's a pick specifically with my heart.
Man, I'm not gonna say it. I was about to say something, but I'm not gonna say it, man. If they must pull out with some anyway. Yeah, you better hope that the Falcons can pull it out.
Who we got next?
Who we got next?
Patriots
versus Bills. Patriots. After what happened with the Bills, the Patriots, man. The Patriots.
Oh yeah. No, I got Buffalo. I think Buffalo they'll come out. They'll play inspired. They're playing at Buffalo at home. for the young man. So I think they're gonna play inspired. I know it's gonna be heavy on their hearts, but I think they'll play inspired.
Man,
Because,
look, man, I'm going with the Patriots on this one. Bill Belichick, he already know that those guys are emotional. He's gonna go out there and play on play on their emotions and get them
hey,
out of the game,
no,
and the
I
Patriots gonna win.
think number three is gonna show up on the field, and walk out there, and his teammates are gonna play the lights out for him.
Well, we gonna see.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
because yeah, my
Yeah.
teammate. Yeah. So who we got next? I got the Patriots. You got the Bills.
Vikings,
Vikings and Bears.
The Vikings.
Yeah, I give it to the Vikings.
The Vikings still trying to get that number one seed along with the Cowboys and the Eagles. So I think they got something to play for.
Yeah, so the Vikings gonna win this one. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't see the Bears winning.
The Bears are 3-13, so you got a very good odds of them not winning.
Yeah, but they did play them, and it was a close game. So earlier this year, this season. So we'll see. But I think the Vikings might pull this one off because they understand the stakes of the game.
Justin Fields ain't playing.
Justin Fields ain't playing. So look, Kevin doing his research. So he said he ain't picking, but he out here picking.
Yeah, we gonna get that scratch pad. It's gonna be
Right?
scratch pad.
We're gonna get it, man. Who we got next?
Ravens and Bengals.
Oh man. Both of them in the playoffs, right?
Yep.
They just this is determining who's going to be higher in terms of okay. So, man, I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one, even though I want to go with my Ravens. Lamar Jackson is not playing. Hunter, he looked really good. He threw the interception at the end of the game. I was like, "What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?" Like, come on, baby. So I want to stick with the Ravens, but I think the Bengals are going to beat them this week.
Yeah. I'm going with the Ravens on this one too. I think it'd be tough for the Bengals come out to the same field, back and.
Hold on. The Bengals was at the game last week, but see, it didn't happen to their teammate. But I forgot about that. Oh, I still might go with the Bengals.
Ravens.
Because it didn't happen to Ravens. Look, I'm with Keith. Keith said that's tough to make the Bills get out there 6 days after witnessing a teammate in cardiac arrest.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. So, but I think they turn.
But move it up 10 yards. Oh man, that's sad.
Lena said the Ravens.
Lena, the Ravens. You know what, man? Since everybody swears to the Ravens,
Selena hometown. That's why she's doing that. But if we'd have went on to basketball, she'd be cheering that Boston Celtics hat.
So Selena, So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go with the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. All right.
What is it? Texans and Colts.
Oh man, this is a horrible game.
That's like magic right there. You hear that?
Right? You saw it. It was fast.
Yeah.
Texans and Colts. The Texans versus the Colts. I'll just go with the Texans.
Yeah.
You got to say that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Texans too. They've played hard even though they've been losing, and the Colts just suck too.
Wow.
The coach.
You don't like the white beard?
Oh, Lamar J. though he can't even talk about some Bengals. No way.
Bengals. Joe Burrow.
No.
Texans. I hope after this season, Lamar Jackson, after experience injury to the knee, secures his future with the contract.
Yeah. Run that bag for Lamar.
Man, run that bag for him, man. He the best. Look, the Ravens can't win nothing without him. He's the MVP, most valuable player. So
Jets, was it that Jets Dolphins next?
Yep, Jets Dolphins, man. Who you got?
Look, hey, this Gabby just good. We can't even see what's coming first. We just start talking and she put it up there.
Bloop. I know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Man, the Jets. The Dolphins don't have any more quarterbacks.
Dolphins been struggling, man. But I think is Tua coming back?
I hope not.
Yeah, I think Tua comes back this week if I'm correct.
Oh
Because
my
Dolphins are
goodness.
63% favorite. So
What?
yeah,
They just gonna keep doing that, huh? They just
yeah,
gonna keep doing it.
yeah. I'm going with the Dolphins. The Jets got a coaching carousel. The Dolphins do need to win.
The Dolphins do need to win, but
Not
Tua
coaching
is coming
carousel,
back.
daggone quarterback carousel.
Oh yeah, man.
All right,
But people still
Regina
picking the
said Dolphins.
Dolphins. Regina, you picking the Dolphins too?
Yep, I'm going Dolphins.
Man.
Dolphins. Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Jets on this one. I'm just gonna have to just go the opposite way, just because, man, the Dolphins got a lot of stuff that they need to put together. And if Tua is coming back, it don't make any sense. They keep having concussions. They need to
Hey,
go get another quarterback.
hey, Dolphins. If y'all want me to come down there and be Ace Ventura, I'll come down and be Dolphins.
Let me tell y'all something. Cold-blooded, man. All right, who we got next? We got the Panthers and the
Panthers
Saints.
and Saints.
Saints.
Oh,
I'm going with the
shit.
Saints, man.
That's a booty bowl.
Well, oh, one the Saints.
Yeah,
Go marching on.
yeah. I think the Saints. I got the Saints too, man.
Yeah,
The Panthers lost their little mojo.
yeah, man. We got the Steelers and the Browns.
Steelers. The Steelers got to
Yeah,
win. The
the Steelers
Steelers.
got to.
You can't go against them, man.
Yeah,
You know,
Mike Tomlin and his team, boy, he rallied them up and they ready to go.
Jamal said anybody but the Saints.
Anyone but the Saints Falcons fan here.
Yeah. He picking the Cab Tech to play the Saints.
Hey, Keith, the too funny. Keith said, with those two speed wide receivers for the Dolphins, I can quarterback the team at 57 years old. don't get out there and get your ribs broken, Keith.
Yo.
Coach Carl Dunbar steers D-line coach, man. Look, yeah, the Steelers going to win this game, man. So I'm going with the Steelers on this.
Chargers, Broncos.
Chargers, Broncos. Ooh, you already know the Chargers, man, because the Broncos are whack.
Yeah.
That bovine fecal matter this year.
Hey, what they gonna do with your boy Russell Sierra baby daddy Wilson?
I don't know. So they fired the head coach, and he when they fired him, he was like,
Hey.
"Oh,
It was Russell. Russell got me fired." You can't do that because they paid that man $230 million, and you like, all right, what am I gonna do?
What I'm gonna do exactly?" So he was just like, "You know what? Where's the bus at? Because I'm gonna throw him underneath the bus when I go underneath there."
I can't bench this man. He make too much money.
Look, what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to hire another quarterback coach that they had like in Seattle and offer him more money, because it just comes down to a coach. He needs a good coach. He had a good coach and a good system in Seattle, and now he goes to Broncos, and they don't have that, and so they need to provide that. So it does come down to coaching. Because you have a player that was successful, won a Super Bowl, so it has something to do with the coach, and so they need to bring a new coach in that can coach a quarterback and lead the team to victory, man.
Keith said Russell still got his Sierra, so he's a winner.
Yeah,
plus 160 million guarantee. Yeah, Russ ain't doing too bad. Nobody feel bad for Russ.
No, not at all. He'll get it back. He'll get it back. So y'all going with the Chargers on this one. I know Miss Gabby said she going Chargers. She said, yes, Chargers.
Yes. Lord, all right, who we got next? Giants and Spiegels. Let's go Giants. Let's go Giants. Let's go Giants.
Are you trying to root them on, or are you saying let's go Giants?
Let's go Giants. Giants for me.
Oh man,
the power of positive thinking. I am manifesting the Giants win.
Yeah, I can see the Giants winning. The Eagles are on top of everything right now.
No, they not. If they lose and the Cowboys win, we are the number 1 seed.
I'm going with the Eagles. Hey man,
Virginia, come on now.
New York. Look, I'm going with the Eagles on this one, man. If they have to win to be number 1, I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
See, there we go. Okay, Selena. All right, we appreciate you.
Go Jalen Hurts. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got Eagles and Giants. Hubby is a Giants fan. Okay, all right.
See what my wife say about she cheering for her husband's team.
Who, the Cowboys?
The Giants. Her husband too.
Oh,
Stacey.
oh, Stacey. Stacey,
Stacey, you gonna cheer for the Cowboys? No. Yeah.
Dang, all right. So who got next? Who we got next? We got the Cowboys versus the Commanders.
Cowboys and Commanders.
What Kevin at? Yeah. So I don't know if
Ken said
Hurts
he
is
ain't
playing.
picking this. He said he ain't picking no more.
Oh, he's scared.
That's a cop out.
He's scared.
Hey, when you have to tell the Commanders coach at the press conference that y'all are eliminated, he was like, "Oh, we eliminated? Fool, how you ain't know you was eliminated? You knew you wasn't making playoffs. Your team is called the Commanders."
Yeah, they ain't commanded nothing except losses all day long. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys reluctantly on this one, but you know, like I've seen what's his name, Heineke, the quarterback. He has struggled. You know, it's just a lot. Even though he has a great spirit, he still has struggled, man. So
we gonna fly around like the water boy. We gonna open up a can of whoop ass.
Yeah, man, the Commanders, they cannot do anything today. Look, man, it starts with the owner, and everybody know, you know, he's so corrupt, and he's just getting away with murder, you know. So anyway, so Cowboys it is. Who we got next? We got the Rams and the Seahawks. Oh, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this one. Again,
Rams.
Yeah, Rams after they won the Super Bowl, you know. Put the ring right here, put the ring right here. That was it. That was it. That's why Von Miller said I'm out.
In the Snooper Bowl.
Look, okay, so do you think that there can be another team that can keep winning Super Bowls like the Patriots did?
Cowboys.
He said the Cowboys, only one team in LA now.
The legacy continues. Like we about to be back that dynasty again.
No.
Yes.
This dude, look, he said this dude laugh out loud. Okay, say that. All right, so I'm going with the Seahawks. Who you going with?
Seahawks.
All right, who we got next?
All right, hold on. Quick breaking news. Damar Hamlin update real quick. They said he's showing remarkable improvement. The medical team said he's on a ventilator, but he's able to write messages, hold hands with his visiting family members. So that's good news. Good news for Damar Hamlin.
I don't know how good news is being on a ventilator good, but I guess life is a good news. Being alive is good news.
It's progress, I guess. You know.
Wow, man, how long does he have to be on a ventilator for?
We don't know. We don't know yet. So that just came across my text message. So.
Wow, man, that's disheartening. You know, like, oh, he's alive, but yeah, he's still in the hospital bed and he's on a ventilator machine. Not able to breathe on his own. So, like, what else happened?
Well, he's functioning and writing messages and stuff, so he's coherent. But I think he's on a ventilator for specific reasons of being safe.
Keith said that last night he actually writing and had his team won the game. Oh man, he a real true gladiator, man. But that don't even matter. Don't even matter.
Don't matter. Yeah. So keep the prayers up. But I just wanted to share at least some sort of positive news for the young man.
Yeah, exactly.
Cardinals 49ers.
Yeah, Cardinals 49ers, man. 49ers. The Cardinals, man, their season was over. Their season was over when they paid their quarterback.
And then, unfortunately, they showed a picture of this man in the hospital too after recovering from surgery.
Oh, okay, yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, so he went to go get his surgery, get scoped up, cleaned up early on, so he can have some time to heal. So that's the reason why he did that, man. So. Yeah, 49ers, they're going to do their thing, man. The Cardinals need to get back out from that game in Mexico City. Yeah, so right, yeah, so 49ers, man. The 49ers Bay Area all day, you know, yay. You know, but they need to move from there, man. San Francisco is flooding. Did you hear about this flood and this weather and this landslides? Oof.
Shoot, my backyard is flooding right now.
It's been raining over here 40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah, I'm like, it is not the same. They Tony lied to me.
It never rains in Southern California.
Yeah,
they tell me. Well, they didn't lie because at the end they said they tell me. So
who is they?
I don't know.
All right, last one.
We got Sunday Night Football.
Lions and Packers.
Oh, we're going with the Packers.
I'm going with the Lions, man.
What?
Because I don't want to see Aaron in the playoffs. Nobody want to see Aaron. We got an Aaron. Jay Quellen.
That's what I said. A-Run. You don't want to see A-Run? I think A-Run Rodgers going to be in there, man. Man, appreciate it, Kev. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Packers are going to win. Look, they need to win, and they need the practice so they can get ready for the playoffs. You know, because I feel that they have a surge at the end and a push to help them get ready for playoffs.
3-1-3 Detroit. Let's go Lions.
Ooh, man, somebody going to the Lions, man. Keith said golf is quietly having an all-pro season. Yeah. Look, they 8-8. They are balling. Go Coach Martin. Yeah.
I mean, they were like 2-8 and just turned it around.
They are 500. 500.
Yeah. I don't want to see Aaron or Tom Brady.
Hey, you don't want to see Brady. You mean Tom?
Yeah. Tom has apparently got over Giselle and got under somebody else. So he feel a little different. His gameplay has stepped up. So
who did he get under? He got a new one?
I'm sure he got probably a whole plethora of them. He got that Niagara going on and that Sierras. He out here.
It's team music. I be stoking. That's what I be doing.
That Clarence Carter. All right, we gotta stop before you get in trouble, man.
Right. Look, y'all, we appreciate you all. Make sure that you go and subscribe to Reagan Prince and Ringside. And you already know the channel. We're gonna be here every Thursday, depending on what our schedule is looking like. But no, everything is good, man. Every Thursday at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. Make sure that you tune in. We're gonna have more updates for you. Look, life is what we make it. One of the things I want to remind people is, be resilient, be patient with yourself, and, be patient with yourself. Learn how to find patience within yourself, for yourself. Have a plan, stick to it, and be as consistent as you possibly can. Because a seed doesn't grow as soon as you put it in the ground. It has to go through this metamorphosis stages, to produce fruit. So remember the same thing with yourself. Your thoughts are mental seeds, and when you plant them in your mind, they can grow. They can grow as either weeds or they can grow as a fruit. Make sure that you're nurturing the fruit and not the weed. So I just want to leave that with you all. It's 2023. It's a new year. Look, man, like F everybody and make your mark be known. Like stand your ground. Like do your thing. Make what you want happen. And you have to assert your will. You have to be mindful of what you're doing, but have that right mindset and stay focused. That's my words to y'all. I want to say peace and power.
Love it. My words are, instead of having a resolution, make sure you have that self-belief so you can show resolve and find a solution.
Ooh, there we go. Man, so, mic drop.
when you do that, it's going to help yourself move forward, because you can't blame anybody for where you are. It's all about you. Right? Take that personal responsibility, move forward, do your thing, take it one day at a time, one issue at a time, solve it, face it with the strength of 1,000,000 men, and come back better as you go forward. 2023, we here, Ringside. Make sure you tell a friend, subscribe, and like what we doing.
Yes. baby, taking it to the top. Because every day we get hyped. Man, Ray, you have a good one, man. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, supporting us. We appreciate you all. Jared, Lena, Regina, Katrina, Fema.
It was Brenda, Letitia, Donna, and Rana. Diane, Tracy, Kim.
Hey, y'all have a good one. Have a great weekend. We're gonna see you next week. All right. I'll probably be in Orange County. I don't know. Maybe so. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
You might OC us in a different place.
I might OC us. Yeah, exactly. Y'all might OC us, man. So
yeah,
we'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Peace.